Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Reese?
Okay, Holly. And it's the Roadrunners. We'll kick off first, and here we go. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. On the draw, it's White. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And they tried to sneak the draw in there. The defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick, fast, and made the play.
The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 45 on his way. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. With the catch, it's Reese. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Milner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Defense in press coverage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna look downfield again. Gets a hand in there.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
To the air, it's McCown. Going for a big play right off the bat. Makes a deep grab. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
Because of this receiver's size, even when he's covered, he's open. And you've got to give him shots. You've got to put it somewhere near his body. Let those long arms go pluck the football and get you a big first down.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Henderson. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunner. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You've got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Corners are walked up tight. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Motion from the wideout. Jackson will throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Reese. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Jackson gonna throw it. Stepping to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's White.
And this is the kind of quarterback I want to build my offense around. I mean, guys that can scoot, extend plays. It makes the offensive line better, wide receivers better when you can do things like this and get completions down the field.
DB's right up on the receivers. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
7-0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. On the ground, it's White. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
2nd down to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Jackson will throw. Right side, it's Milner. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He's past the marker. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, you know, if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Cuts it upfield. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. No huddle here for the offense. Jackson gonna throw it. Turns it upfield. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Ings got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good.
Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback keeps it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. And they don't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The return team was ready for the fake, and they snuffed it out. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Alexander. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football And you see why this dude is a baller. Like, given the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's McCown. Grabbed in the middle, it's Henderson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Throws for the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Alexander. Got room at the 35. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, North Texas. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, it's Henderson fighting off the defender. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Turns up, it's White. Breaks into the open. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. North Texas, after that big play through the air, back to work. On the delay, it's White. Past the 6. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
He's going to take off. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
North Texas doing business from the red zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. After the run, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. It's McCown. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they made the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw one first. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the number 16, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Cowboys, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Right side, it's Milner. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got him on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Hits inside. It's White. He's dragged down at the 12, chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And it's the Roadrunners. Want to crank the tempo. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's McCown. He's got it.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Quick give, it's Henderson. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Out wide left, it's Hardy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
There he goes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Henderson. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners! My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. To the air, it's McCown. Just barely got rid of it.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get you the two-point conversion.
13.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of this drive. In the backfield, it's White. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll run it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he almost had a pick.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Third and short now from their own 48. Pulls it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. North Texas will have to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. It's dropped after taking the hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Henderson. Nowhere to go. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for them.
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And what a fantastic job by the defense there on that 4th down. They understand, obviously, having a big lead. The offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially seals this game. They're going to go home with the W.
And he made the extra point without problem. Bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's McCown. Left side is Amador. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to...
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the 4th quarter.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Moves to his right, trying to make magic with his feet. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. This quarterback, part of their running game. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Tough run here. It's White. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. This is a designed run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They get the W, and with that being win number 6.